Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are doing good. I am doing good, and today's video is gonna be about skincare, pampering, self-love, self-care, call it whatever. Basically, since a very long time, I've been seeing so many creators actually recreate and share their pampering routine or relaxing routine as to how they relax during the summer season. And obviously pampering your skin, taking care of yourself, and just doing certain things, like for example grooming yourself, just can completely change your whole mood. It brings in lots and lots of peace, and you just feel overall so much more better. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my pampering relaxing routine. So not too much. I don't intend on showing pampering in terms of massages or going to a spa to get a massage, or just getting a haircut or something like that. Yes, getting a haircut is also one of the factors that come in, but recently I got my hair done, and I did like a lot of other things. Like for example, I got rid of my gel overlays. I just got it removed, and life is so much more better post that. And apart from that, what sorts of relaxing breakfast and relaxing and pampering things that you do can elevate and turn your mood completely. So I've shared like tits and bits of all of these things, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the end. Okay, so talking about my hair care routine, I start by using a shampoo to cleanse my scalp. For that, I'm using the shampoo from L'Oreal Paris. I'll start by massaging it all over my scalp and then just run it through the ends as well. And then I immediately wash the shampoo and then use a hair mask. You can also use a conditioner, but I prefer using a hair mask once a week because it actually softens your hair and makes it look even more healthy. Post my wash, I use a hair serum. This one's from the Skin Story, which is absolutely great for frizzy hair, and yeah, it just controls your frizz like anything. I apply it all over my damp hair and then immediately brush it out since I have like extremely curly hair. So I immediately comb it using a wooden. Now for breakfast, I have this always. This is actually a staple breakfast for me. This is the bread and sunny side up, which is actually very good for your health as well. So yeah, now moving on, I go in for body care. I use this one from Bath and Body Works. This is actually very good and gives you a 24-hour moisture lock. So it is great for all seasons, and I apply it all over my body. And now talking about the gel overlay removal, I've been wanting to do this one since a very long time, since my nails actually were very weak, and I got the refills done back to back. So yeah, it was finally time to get this done. So the first step is to actually start removing all of the nail art or the nail work done. For me, it was the marble effect as well. So this is actually very painful, and that's exactly why she's taking a pause before doing it again, as it starts burning all of your cuticles. And they remove all of the nail art that is done, and then they start by filing your nails and shaping them very well before they do the further procedure. Then she actually gave us this clip-ons to actually let all of the extra material as well go. And after waiting for quite some time, this is how the overlay comes off. This is actually the glue that binds off. It binds and makes the nail art stay for this long. And yeah, it was quite painful, but finally I got rid of them, and this is how my nails look. This is back to normal now. And then I decided to get some skincare done. For that, first of all, let's just tie all of our hair up, and then I use some aloe vera gel and did my usual shaving routine. I've also mentioned this in the shorts, so you can go check out my YouTube shorts to know further how I do all of this and what is the procedure of the shaving routine. And yeah, post my shaving routine, I used a nose strip because I had lots and lots of blackheads and it was finally time to get rid of them. So I used this one from Miniso, and I waited for around 10 to 15 minutes for it to dry up completely, and it was finally time for the painful routine again. And this was honestly so painful because it actually had so much of blackheads stick to the nose strip that it was actually very painful. I tried removing it slowly, but in vain. The pain was just increasing, and I finally decided to go for one go. And oh my god, it was first of all so painful, and so much of blackheads came out of it. And then this was my face after looking at my blackheads, and I decided to get some more skincare done. So I applied a sheet mask to cool down my overall face, and also to get rid of the extreme heat that was being produced. And yeah, I just applied this again for like what, 10-15 minutes, and then I just massaged all of the excess sheet mask serums all over my neck, and I removed it post 15 minutes. And oh my god, that glow was amazing. I don't know if it's visible on camera, but trust me, the glow was so good. It looked very good on my skin. At night I finally realized that I have to use some eye patches because I was getting so much of dark circles. So I decided to stick this on, and this one's again from Dot and Key, and this is also very good. This is their watermelon eye patches that I'm using, and I sticked it on, watched some TV, rested for some time, and then 15 minutes later I got rid of them finally. And yeah, that was my routine.
Okay, so I want to actually talk about why I decided to not do gel nails at least for a prolonged period of time, or why I decided to get my nails removed. It is because no, I do not have, first of all, extensions. I have gel overlays. I've already shown you the whole procedure as to how the nail removal was. Now, talking about the whole nail removal process, it is very time consuming. I've been doing this since I guess 2 to 3 months regularly, and ever since that time I could see that my nails have become comparatively very soft, very thick in general. Is if you can see that comparatively your nails become so thin, and it is also very rough. The whole cuticle area is so rough in general, and it is so sensitive at the moment. For the next 2 weeks I'm not supposed to do anything. This is something that rarely people talk about, because almost today, even when I go over there, I've seen, and people by themselves say as well, that we're addicted to getting nails. Every month we want new nails. We don't want our natural nails. The moment we get the removal done, we can't look at our nails anymore. But luckily, since I didn't go for extensions, my natural nails were always something that I did the nail arts with, so I never had such issues. But yes, once you get off the nail art, you just feel that it used to look so beautiful. But also you have to keep the positives and negatives in mind. These are some things that I wanted to share, because that is not something that we share or talk about a lot of times. And everything has its own pros and cons. Everything has its own benefit. And that was it for this week's video. If you've seen that I've tried to pamper myself throughout, doing every single thing in to ensure that my skin is breathing, it's healing. It's been dealing with a lot of acne scars, marks, if you can see as well, that it's healing in its own. Plus it's summer, you need that sort of hydration. Your skin needs that hydration, it wants that relaxation. That's exactly why I decided to shoot this video. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I would be really happy if you do that. And please do not forget to follow me on Instagram as well. I post a lot of interesting reels over there, and I will see you very soon in a very new video. Till then, bye bye.